What's up, YouTube? It's Vincent back. Shit, what happened to the wire? With another video, and I hope y'all enjoyed the Christmas break. I mean not Christmas break, but just I hope y'all enjoyed Christmas. I hope y'all spent time with your family, your friends, and everyone and whatnot. I personally enjoyed mine. But then yeah, sorry for not uploading for a week. But I'm back, boys. I'm back, and girls, and gays. Like, I'm not trying to get canceled, yo. All the genders out there. The point is, I'm back, and we're back in that grind, baby. And yeah, today we're gonna be reacting to how good is Bronny actually. Oh, that's why the wire. I was sitting on the wire. Jesus Christ. Before we start with the video, however, there's 4 things y'all need to do. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like, comment down below what video y'all want me to react to next, and follow my socials, which will be somewhere here. Without further ado, let's get it.
In 2002, LeBron James made the cover of Sports Illustrated as the Chosen One. 20 years later, Bronny James made the cover of Sports Illustrated as the Chosen Son. LeBron
That's sick,
publicly
though.
said
Not
he
gonna
wanted
lie.
to play with Bronny in the NBA. But is that just fatherly wishful thinking? There are 40 high school seniors ranked higher than Bronny, and many college coaches don't consider James a premier talent. So what can we expect from a 6'3" LeBron Jr.? Is he really going to become a superstar like his dad? Or is he just a 4-star player with a 5-star name? LeBron James Jr. was born on October 6, 2004, and his whole life, his father LeBron
Hey,
Sr.
look at
groomed him to be
yo, look at Bronny with the hair, yo.
a basketball player. Since he could walk, Bronny had a basketball in his hands, and while LeBron warmed up, he could often see Jr. dribble and shoot on NBA floors. Bronny played soccer next to basketball, but King James didn't allow him to play football or
It's football, goddammit. It's not soccer, it's football. Get your facts straight.
hockey due to injury concerns. Quickly enough, younger James started playing basketball exclusively, and around 2014, we started to get first glimpses of Bronny as a basketball player. Bronny wasn't that good of a player back then, and it was extremely weird that a 9-year-old garners national attention, but that's life when you're LeBron's son. In 2015, Bronny led the Gulf Coast Blue Chips AAU
Oh, I
team
remember
to a
that. There was some
fourth-grade
mixtape of
championship at
him
the
in middle
Sports
school.
Summer
That
Jam
shit
in
went
Dallas.
viral.
At that time, Bronny had already received basketball scholarship offers from universities, to much of his father's disapproval.
3 Division I colleges already are trying to recruit LeBron James Jr., who's only in 4th grade.
James said,
Yo. That's actually fucking insane. Like, imagine you're in class learning learning multiplication, division, addition, and all of a sudden you're getting college scholarships. Must have been lots of pressure for Bronny.
that it should be a violation.
I mean,
and that
if I were
colleges
LeBron,
shouldn't
if
be
I were the
recruiting
father,
10-year-old
I would
kids.
disapprove that as well. I mean, that's just
son of LeBron James.
insane.
I mean, come on now. I mean, it's like people have no shame, man. I mean, my God.
In March of 2018, James Jr. helped the Blue Chips win a John Lucas All-Star Weekend title in Houston. And a month later, his Blue Chips finished undefeated and claimed the Under-13 championship at another AAU tournament. When his father moved to LA to play for the Lakers, Bronny enrolled at Crossroads School, joining Shaquille O'Neal's son Shaqir.
Oh,
However,
really?
Because he was only in 8th grade,
Damn, I didn't know
Bronny
that.
couldn't join Shaqir on the varsity team.
That's
and the
why.
two
Because I've never seen them play with each other. So.
never played together like
But yeah,
their
I didn't know that.
fathers.
That's actually
Because
pretty
in May
cool.
2019, Bronny transferred to Sierra Canyon for his freshman year of high school. He joined the private school together with Dwayne Wade's son, senior Zaire.
Now that I
In
remember.
the following months, James was followed to Sierra Canyon by 2 5-star recruits, seniors Brandon Boston Jr., who now plays for the Clippers, and Zaire Williams, who got drafted 10th overall in 2021 by the Grizzlies. With James and Wade on the squad and 2 upcoming NBA players, Sierra Canyon was
How's Zaire Wade, by the way? Like, I haven't heard from him ever since he graduated from Sierra Canyon. Like, what's he doing nowadays? Comment it down
considered one
below.
of the best teams in high school basketball. On November 21st, 2019, Bronny made his high school debut, scoring 10 points off the bench in a blowout win over Montgomery High School.
Sheesh.
3 weeks later, there came the biggest test of Bronny's career. Sierra Canyon played against St. Vincent St. Mary, which was LeBron's alma mater, and a high school from which he entered the NBA. With both his parents in attendance and in front of
That's fire.
13,000 other spectators.
How
James
many?
scored with both his parents in attendance and in front of 13,000 other
Jesus
spectators.
Christ, 13,000 in attendance for a high school game.
James scored a game-high 15 points
That's
off the
crazy.
bench, including a steal and go-ahead layup to seal a 59-56 victory for the Blazers. He was named the game's most valuable player and held the MVP trophy together with his
Hey,
proud
that's a cool
father.
moment.
Bronny James ends with the best performance of his young high school career.
Yeah, I wonder how
That
LeBron
turned
was
out-
feeling there. I mean, your son just literally beat your old high school, won the MVP. He must have been through the moon there.
To be one of the only games of the season where Bronny scored in double figures.
Oh, that's a beautiful scoop.
God damn it, son. I really need an ad blocker, bro.
As he was only a freshman amongst five-star seniors, he didn't get a lot of opportunities to score, and he averaged just 4 points in 15 minutes per game. Next year, when
Damn,
Boston
that's
Jr.,
underwhelming.
Williams, and
But he
Wade
barely
all
got
left
time,
the
as
team,
mentioned,
Bronny
so.
was supposed to get more minutes and authority on the team, but that unfortunately didn't happen. Because of the pandemic, the season was delayed, and when it finally started, Bronny injured his meniscus and required surgery. He eventually suited up for the
Damn.
playoffs, but because he just returned from a serious injury, he only played a few minutes per game. His junior year was his first full season back from injury, but he again couldn't take on the leading role, playing alongside number 2 ranked senior and a 5-star recruit Amari Bailey, and other highly ranked prospects like Kijani Wright and Ramel Lloyd. Bronny could never
Who?
be the guy, and he was actually a role player, despite being named LeBron James. However, being surrounded by future NBA players paid its dividends. Because he was never expected to be the primary offensive option, Bronny was forced to develop other skills to contribute. He learned to play excellent on-ball defense, and at a high school level, many scouts considered him to be an elite perimeter defender. Offensively, Bronny was forced to pick his spots, which enabled him to develop off-ball movement and basketball IQ. Just like his father, Bronny is an extremely intelligent player, and he never forces things, and plays within the flow of the offense. As a junior, Bronny played either the point guard or a shooting guard.
Bronny making moves and gets the layup off the glass.
Mostly serving
Hey,
as an
he was
off-ball
playing in his
scorer and a
dad's
spot-up
arena.
shooter. His jump shot
pretty
mechanics are
sick.
smooth, and he does have NBA range. And his future career will largely be dependent on the ability to knock down three-pointers. Even though he's shown that he can splash jumpers off the dribble,
Bronny's got a
Bronny's shot
smooth
selection
jumper, though.
could improve.
I think his jumper
He's
is
prone to take
also
highly
better
contested
than his dad's. But at
low
least just the
percentage
motion and the
shots.
form of
Thankfully,
it.
he inherited his father's burst and athleticism to go downhill and fly above the rim. However, Bronny still struggles to finish in traffic and doesn't attack as often as he could. But Bronny does have a sturdy frame, and as he bulks up and grows into his body, he'll be able to absorb contact and improve his finishing in the paint, especially because he already has a great change of pace, is ambidextrous, and can finish with both hands. The biggest area for development at this point is definitely his handle. While he has great basketball IQ, excellent vision, and is unselfish, a lot of his turnovers come when he's handling the ball in the half court. He needs to tighten his dribble and handle the ball lower to the ground, as sometimes he's dribbling the ball standing too upright, which allows smaller defenders to pick his pockets and steal the ball. This can be attributed to a limited role as a primary ball handler, but because his likely position in the NBA will be point guard due to his height, that's an area where Bronny will need to improve. However,
Speaking of, you know what's crazy? I remember like in the pandemic when everyone was on TikTok. I mean, everyone's still on TikTok, but when TikTok was at its peak, I believe in 2020, I saw Bronny with Bryce, and Bryce was like what, 5'6", Bronny was 6'3", and fast forward to around like 2.5 years later, I mean, Bronny is still 6'3", and Bryce meanwhile is like fucking 6'6", which is absurd, but
shows a great
Yeah.
willingness to move the ball in the half court, and he doesn't play with an agenda to score 30 points in every game, which is a great sign of maturity. Every scout who evaluated Bronny said that he plays the game the right way, making the extra pass, finding the open man, or dropping the ball in the post if he sees a mismatch. While he can be a little too unselfish at times, this is largely viewed as a flaw just because of his last name, and because everybody expects him to dominate like his father. In April of 2022, during the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League in Orlando, James looked uncomfortable with the role of the alpha and the first offensive option. He averaged 11 points while shooting 30% from the field and coughing up 3.7 turnovers per game.
Yikes.
But with every new Elite Youth tournament, James became more comfortable in his role. Bronny embraced being the guy who created offense and taking the ball in his hands when his team needed a bucket. In the EYBL tournament in July, Bronny impressed with his shooting, averaging 18 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds, while shooting 45% from the field and 42%
some good numbers
from
out there
three in 5 games.
Yes,
James
sir.
Jr. is currently playing in his senior season for Sierra Canyon.
Oh, he's a
and this
senior
year will be
now.
Key for his future. While he's still a streaky shooter and has to improve his handle, there's a lot to like about Bronny's game. Here's what NBA veteran Thaddeus Young had to say after watching him play. He's solid as hell, but probably not the elite of the elite, but he's athletic,
Oh,
he's
oof.
strong, he plays defense. Bronny can shoot the ball well, he can run the point guard position, he can play off the ball. I love his game. LeBron admitted that he wants Bronny to make the NBA and that he wants to play with his son.
Who do you want to play with?
Bronny is number one on my fucking list.
My last year will be played with my son. Wherever Bronny's at, that's where I'll be. I would do whatever it takes to play with my son for 1 year. It's not about the money.
Can't even
at that
blame
point.
LeBron for
Bronny
that.
will be
I mean,
eligible
that's
for the
sick as a
NBA
father.
draft in 2024, and his father said that he's almost certainly going to take the college route for the 2023 season. The James family recently visited Ohio State University, which offered Bronny a scholarship, but that's just the first offer of many to come. Bronny recently signed an NIL deal, meaning that he'll be able to profit from his name, image, and likeness during his college days. But even if he didn't sign the NIL, it's not like his family needs money anyway. So Bronny has
Facts.
1 year of high school and 1 year of college
settled
to
for
improve his
life.
game and get ready
His
for
kids
the
are
NBA.
settled for
Whether
life.
he'll be good enough
And
or not
Bronny's
remains to be
kids are
seen.
settled
And
for
while maybe
life,
it would
so
be better for
money's
his
definitely
development
not
to
an
stay in
issue for
college
them.
2 or 3 seasons. We know that his 40-year-old father will be pushing for him to get into the NBA in 2024. A father and son never played in the NBA at the same time, but we have a strong feeling that might change in 2 years.
When Bronny said he'd rather play against me than with me, shot in the heart.
Anyways, that's the video. What do y'all think about Bronny? Do you think he's good? Do you think he's overrated? Do you think he's meh, like he sucks? Like, comment down below. But yeah, it's been your boy Vincent, and I'm out. Peace!